How's the royal family? I pray that everyone is doing well. My royal family, this is one of them juicy ass videos. I mean real juicy. Syrupy sweet. Diabetic kind of sweet. Juicy. Michael Avenatti, you think you slick. I was gonna go to bed. I said, I'm not going to bed. This too damn juicy. I can't sleep on stuff like this, my royal family. I'm about to drag you. You a damn fool. You got the white boy deal. But no, you had to be crazy. So I got to do what I got to do. While yo dusty, crusty ass stay in jail. So let's go on this journey, my royal family. Michael Avenatti jailed without bond after allegedly violating his pre-trial release terms. White boy deal. A California federal judge on Wednesday ordered Michael Avenatti to be held in jail without bond until his trial for probable violations of his pre-trial conditions, including allegedly hiding his assets to defraud creditors. Now he's weeks away from going to trial on the Nike stuff up in New York. But see, he's up there in Southern California. You know, he wants to maintain a certain type of lifestyle. And you'll hear it in this article that I read. Avenatti was arrested Tuesday night on a bench warrant after prosecutors allege he committed new crimes while out on bail. Internal Revenue Service agents arrested Avenatti for allegedly violating the terms of his pre-release, including committing mail fraud, wire fraud, and structuring currency transactions to evade reporting requirements, federal court documents say. Avenatti is accused of purchasing numerous cashier's check, financial move to evade creditors, law enforcement from funds seized, and moving money among various accounts. Last May, Avenatti's first ex-wife, referred to as Christine A. Carlin, purchased a 2014 Mercedes S55 on his behalf using a cashier's check. Dummy. And then his dumbass ex-wife go help, and he accused people of her being crazy. The conditions of Avenatti's pre-trial release prevent him from spending or transferring $5,000 or more in a single transaction without notifying pre-trial services. It is not clear if he notified pre-trial services according to documents. Avenatti appeared in federal court in Santa Ana, California, before the judge on Wednesday. Dressed in a gray suit, baby blue dress shirt, he showed no emotion as he followed a marshal out of the courtroom. Avenatti will be held in custody but will be permitted to go to New York to face trial, where he will stay in custody. You did it to your damn self. Crazy. The U.S. Attorney's Office in Southern District of New York and the Central District of California have charged Avenatti with a plethora of financial crimes that carry years of potential prison time, including charges of extorting Nike and multiple criminal crimes related to alleged financial crimes. He has denied the charges. Let's see here. That is it to my royal family. So I had 2 short videos. that's, juicy.
Criminal defense attorney Gary Gerstenfeld joins us live in studio. Avenatti, he's in some trouble. Not saying he did it. He's in some trouble.
He's in a world of hurt. Absolutely. Right. Yeah, it's bad for Michael.
Right. Let's focus on the Nike part of it, because there were even public tweets with this. The bottom line with the Nike case is that there was a quarterly call. Right? Companies do that sort of thing. But that Michael Avenatti went to Nike and said, I have some dirt on you. You need to remedy this, or else I'm going to go forward with it for the quarter on the eve of the quarterly call, and that's the no-no according to prosecutors.
Right. Well, so what Michael did was he actually went to the Nike lawyers and said, listen, I need this money, and you better pay it. And he used the quarterly calling, the threat that he was going to announce what wrongdoing Nike, which for the purpose of this conversation isn't important, but probably Nike does have some liability there. So had this been approached in a normal course, which I call pinkies out, draw up a complaint, maybe send a copy of the complaint, don't file it, and create a backbone of what your complaint is in a normal process, that would have been perfectly legal.
You're saying this was a shakedown of a company, essentially?
Absolute
How
shakedown.
so? Because of the timing of this, give me my money now, I need it, or else I'm going forward, and you got a call? Call coming up?
Okay, so two things. One, Michael Avenatti is facing absolute financial oblivion. He is circling the drain to disaster. All his businesses, the coffee empire, the racing business, his law firm, everything, plus his ostentatious lifestyle that he's created, he is dying. He is desperate for money. So he approaches Nike completely without any subtlety or genteel at all. He just hits him hard. I need the money, pay me now. And he's using the fact that he has a soapbox as a method of threatening Nike to give out this money.
Does this end with a plea, probably? Because there's a whole lot of cases out there, a whole lot of years, a whole lot of counts, different parties. Do you think he eventually pleads to something, or is he going to go down fighting?
Well,
for better or worse, whatever the result may be.
Right. So the short answer is the smart move for him is A, shut up. B, let his lawyers do the talking and try to negotiate something and let things quiet down. Is that something Michael Avenatti can do? I don't know. The smart move and what he does is interesting. Basically, what we're doing here is we're watching a car crash, and we all just can't look away.
Some would say it's been like that for a while.
It is.
Gary Gerstenfeld, thank you for joining us tonight.
Absolutely.
Appreciate it.
They act like they feel a little bit bad for him and stuff. So let's get in this next video.
A federal judge ordered attorney Michael Avenatti to be detained and transported to New York by Friday, where he's facing a trial over allegedly stealing Stormy Daniels' book advance. NBC's Andrew Blankstein has the latest.
Attorney Michael Avenatti found himself in trouble yet again yesterday. He was arrested in Los Angeles for violating terms of his bail in a wire and mail fraud case, 36 count indictment that was handed down last year. Avenatti was not hit with the new charge, but rather there were allegations by prosecutors that he had concealed income to creditors and others. The other backdrop of that case is that it occurs as there's a pending New York case in which he's alleged to have taken money from his former client, porn star Stormy Daniels, for a book advance. In addition, there's yet another case out of New York involving a criminal indictment, also from the same day last year as he was charged in Los Angeles with extorting Nike for more than $20 million. Needless to say, this has been the latest in a series of issues for Avenatti. He was also arrested in late 2018 by the Los Angeles Police Department for alleged domestic violence. He was not charged ultimately in that case, but it continues a series of troubles for the lawyer that continue to pile on. In all three cases, he's insisting on his innocence. He's pleaded not guilty, but this is yet another legal entanglement for him after vaulting onto the national scene, being a Trump critic and almost ubiquitous on television. At this point, you need a scorecard to keep track of all the legal cases that he's involved in.
Okay, that's the end of that. Now, my royal family, I'm going to tell you what pisses me off about this. I have read a lot about the greasy shit that Michael Avenatti have done. And what gets me about this, that the state of California and the state of New York knew what he was doing for years, and they allowed him to do it. They are just as complicit in it. And it's a lot of these white boys that do this stuff. That's why what I read to you, they set it up where they know that they still manipulating funds, that they got to come to the court and you can't go over 5,000. See, most black folks don't even know nothing about that type of stuff. So he wants to maintain the lifestyle that he have. He wants to stay in a delusional state. Then a woman that he treat like a dog, she helping him on top of that, and that's a whole nother story. But that's the part that really gets to me about this whole thing. They know what he doing. And what he did just recently, they watched him do it for a while. And there's many criminals that they watch do this type of stuff. See, the real criminals are the ones that's out here gracing the earth. Are the ones that we see on TV up there in D.C. He just got caught at his game. He's very arrogant, very cocky, and he didn't cover his ass properly enough. You know, they've been dragging their feet on this thief. You know, he should never be able to ever practice law again. So now when he goes to trial, possibly shackled, but he probably still get that white boy deal. But Avenatti's going to jail, point blank. He's not going to be able to get around it. But what a fool. They going to put them new charges. I don't care what them other people were saying. That, like I said, you didn't hear them being gleeful that he got caught up. It's more like, oh, wow, what a shame. But no. The royal family going to drag you. So Avenatti, cover your ass. Don't drop the soap. And all of that type of stuff. Because you coming in with that attitude, Avenatti, I guarantee you will be somebody's bitch. So anyway, my royal family, I wanted to keep it real short and sweet. Juicy. So my royal family, render your voice with your beautiful divine words. And as always, my royal family, I thank you for your love. I thank you for your support. And with that said, Ashe.